Okay, down to business. The cleaning up the city. The horses are nervous. What are you doing?
Well, remember, I reckon about more than a year ago when I was almost first Lord Mayor, you and I were talking about buskers and street trading and street food, and we've been working away on that now for a very long time, working away on everything that goes on in our streets that could be called street trading. And that's buskers, it's the horse-drawn carriages, it's the food stalls you see, the fruit and the flowers, it's, the spruikers, it's the people who hand out handbills, all of those sorts of people. And to be honest, it's a bit of a dog's breakfast. So we've put some pretty considered thought into what we think we should be doing. And I'll give you a good example in a moment, but we're about to put out, a policy for consultation. We really want people to have their say about their streets and what they want to see on the streets in terms of street trading.
And the overall aim is what? To clean up the streets?
Yeah, and to make it a more welcoming place. I mean, I get complaints the whole time, particularly about buskers. And sometimes it's about noise, sometimes it's about repetition, sometimes it's about the just blatant lack of talent. And and that's fair enough. I mean, people don't want to be assailed with, wailing people as they come in. They don't want handbills shoved under their nose as they try to make their way down the street. They don't want to have to pick their way around, people who are doing a gigantic artwork of no artistic merit on our footpath. And I think that's reasonable. So
yeah, okay. Well, let's go through them specifically. Buskers, what are you looking at?
Well, I think we've got to audition them. Simple as that. I think we've got to have a bar where we say, look, I'm sorry, below that, you don't make it onto the streets. You can't have somebody who's got one song repeating it endlessly for 8 hours. You can't have people with amplified noise, because we've got lots of residents in the city now as well, but you can't have one person with amplified noise drowning out all conversation and, really being a blight on the retail areas. You've got to have a bit of a mix of things.
So who'll audition them?
Well, we'll get a panel of people. And look, I actually think it'd be quite interesting. I'm even thinking of saying, okay, 10 o'clock on a Wednesday morning in the city square, that's when the auditions are.
Auditions.
Busker audition. Come along and have a look. And we'd get some people from my arts and culture branch. We'd get someone from the busking community. We could get someone from, the Actors and Musicians Alliance. You can get people to come in and just have a bit of a rolling panel that actually says, well, yes, you've got a repertoire. Yes, you do have a requisite degree of skill. Yes, you understand the rules about noise. Yep, here you go. And then we could allocate places to them so that we're maximising people's enjoyment in the city rather than them feeling that it's just a continual assault on their ears.
The Lord Mayor is with me. More calls for him in a moment. 96900 693 13 13 32. Cleaning up the city, including auditions for buskers. Well, Lord Mayor, we've taken this off YouTube. A busker in Melbourne singing the Hokey Pokey. Would he pass an audition? Here he is.
And that's what it's all about, yeah. Your left foot in, you put your left foot out. Oh, in and out, you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. And that's what it's all about.
He would be about 48 stone. He's doing that with his top off.
Yes.
Would he pass your audition?
I don't think he gets across the line. And can you just imagine, I think he's only got the one song. Can you imagine that for 8 hours on end?
Hello, Hal. Go ahead, Hal.
Oh, good morning. First of all, looking forward to Melbourne Idol. I think there'd be another income.
That's actually not a bad idea, is it, Hal? I mean, I think it'd be pretty funny.